What's up, guys? Welcome to another trade recap. Today I'm going to be going over how I made over $900 on my evaluation account in under 7 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was one of my quickest trades, one of my biggest trades this month, and overall an A+ setup. Looking straight at it, this is the trade that I took, and I'm going to be going over all the confluences that I use, just like in every other trade recap video, to help you catch A+ setups like this one. Looking right into this trade, we had CPI news data on this day. I marked out that data high, and we were in the moment we were trading inside of a 5-minute fair value gap, and after inversing that, I was looking for manipulation either to that data high or to this sell side liquidity right here that I marked out. Overall, I was confident with whichever way it went, whether it was manipulation from buy side liquidity or manipulation from sell side liquidity. We ended up getting the manipulation from sell side liquidity and delivering higher, and let me go over the confluences that I saw that gave me the confidence to enter. Once again, as I said, today was CPI news data, and I marked out my data high and my sell side liquidity. The data high as a potential take profit point and the sell side liquidity to deliver from. After we had that sweep from the low and we started delivering upwards, I started looking for any confirmation that fits my model. So once again, after sweeping that low, I scaled down to the 1 minute time frame and I marked out this 1 minute fair value gap. I wanted to see that get inversed, and once it did, I entered. After market opened, we were a little choppy, but I was confident in one of these key levels getting hit, and as we see, it did get hit, and I did get a nice 1 minute inversion as I marked out here. I marked out my 1 minute fair value gap, and after we inversed that, I entered on this candle. After inversing that 1 minute fair value gap, I had this as my break-even point, and I had set my take profit at this high. Yes, I could have set my take profit at the data high, which honestly, I don't know why I didn't. It would have been a much better idea and would have gave me more profit, but I wanted to be safe and it worked out. I had a good profit, and that's what's important. I put my stop loss around here under this candle. I didn't expect price to go under this anyways, because it did look like a candlestick for retracement, so I was pretty confident in my trade and overall thought it was an A+ setup. As you can tell here, we hit my take profit in under 2 minutes, and I had around a $911 profit, I believe, on NQ. We didn't have any SMTs on ES, but it all worked out, and we hit that break-even point in a little over a minute. Once again, going over everything again, we had CPI news data on this day. I did wake up for CPI, whatever reason. My TradingView and TradeEvade account just was glitching during then. I couldn't figure out anything. I was planning on passing my account with that, but didn't work out. Whatever. I stayed for market opened. I was looking at the charts, had a little choppy market open, but it was okay because I marked out these key levels, which was the data high and this key level down here, and I was just waiting for manipulation to either side, and we had manipulation to sell side. We delivered from that sell side liquidity, and after that we had a 1 minute inverse fair value gap, which was my entry point with my break even at this internal high and my take profit at this draw on liquidity. Could have had my take profit on this data high, which next time I'm definitely going to do, but for whatever reason I wanted to be safer and I set it out that draw on liquidity, and it worked out with around a $911 profit. Hopefully you understood all of the reasons that I took that trade, and next time you see anything like this, you can take stuff like this too, because it's really simple. It was a really simple trade to catch. If you trade anything similar to my model, I'm pretty sure that you took that trade. At least you should have, because I saw everything I needed to say and it was A+ setup in my opinion. So hopefully you understood everything that I went over and are able to catch trades like this in your next trading days.